International Scrapbook Day crop at the HipKit Club Members Forum. It's my turn to challenge you to use your stash and create something. My challenge for today is a grid design. This is the project I created for this challenge. I used April HipKits, and I also used a cut files designed by Kim Watson. Here are the pineapple, inscription, and tropical leaves. I will show you how I created this page later during this video, but first I wanted to inspire you with some other layouts that I created in the past. In some fun new ways you can create a grid designs. Grid design is about the grid, of course. So this is the grid, and those are my elements. They are placed in the middle of the squares of my grid. So there are 9 squares, you can see them, but in this composition there are 9 squares, and each square handles some kind of embellishment. So here they are. So this composition is, I would say, a classic grid composition with 9 squares and 9 little compositions placed on them. But you don't have to make it symmetrical. You don't have to divide paper for even squares. You can create a little less of them. In this layout I use only 6 squares. I left these spaces uncovered and uncovered, and I only made 6 compositions. So this is some way you can make a spin-off of the grid composition. Here is the page that is also based on the grid, but in this composition I would have 4 by 4 squares, so 16 squares to fill with embellishments. But I connected those squares and created one big design in this place and left other squares on the edge and filled them with embellishments. So it's another twist with a grid design. Here is a classical grid design, but I didn't use squares, I used circles, and I filled my squares in the grid with circle designs. I have circle pictures, round pictures. I use a puncher to punch them. So here is the picture, and here, and here, and I fill the rest of the circles with some mixed media in here and paper with embellishments in here. So it's another twist. And here is, I would say, a classical grid design, but made in a funny way. I use this, what is this? How is tic-tac-toe? I think in English it's tic-tac-toe, but with hearts and circles. This is a cut file from, I don't remember, from some store, and I use it to create a grid, and I filled the spaces with some designs, pictures with embellishments. So as you can see, it's a classical grid, very simple and very graphic, but in this fun way using tic-tac-toe. And the last design is also a classical grid design, but it's not symmetrical. It is placed in one edge, in one corner of the design. There are only 4 bigger squares. I used 4 by 4 Project Life cards here, so it's the fun way to use them on your layouts. So I didn't use any scrapbooking paper, I only used Project Life cards. So my grid is a classical type of a grid, but it's not in the middle of the design. It's moved to the corner, and it's also fine when you create with a grid design. You can use rectangles too. You don't have to use squares or circles. It will be also a grid design. So here are my few ideas. I hope I inspired you, and I hope you will join me in this challenge and create some fun page. You don't have to use Hip Kit Club kits. You can use whatever you want. This crop is open to everyone, and this is my design, and now you will watch the process video for this project. I am back with the voiceover for this video. I have this picture of my daughter lying in the swimming pool, and I also have a few cutouts. I used a set of exclusive cut files designed by Kim Watson. I have a pineapples, tropical leaves, and jazz chilling inscription. I am using gelatos to color my leaves, and I will activate the pigment using a little bit of water. I love gelatos, but the art crayons that are included into the color kit have the same qualities, and you can use them the same way. They don't have this plastic lipstick looking like a container. They are just crayons, but I think that they have the same qualities, and you can use them the same way. I'm using a yellow art crayon from Biki Bhutan to color my just chinning bubble word. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's that word. I forgot it. Bubble speech. Yes, bubble speech. Yes, I think so. So I'm just using water to activate the pigment, exactly as I did with the gelatos, and I am leaving it to dry. I colored all the leaves, but I didn't record all that on the video. And now I am going to back my pineapple using some papers from main kit. I used this Oasis paper to back the leaves of the pineapple, and I will also use the yellow cardstock to fill the oval part of the fruit. I will also back a second pineapple later, and I will use the same paper for the leaves, but I will back the oval part of the fruit using the pink chevron. That is the other part of this paper with green leaves from the Oasis collection. And now it's time for the yellow part. Sorry for the noises. My daughter is swinging in the hammock that was attached to the ceiling of the living room, which is the floor of my craft room. And so maybe you can hear some weird noises. It's not me, it's my daughter. And now I'm fussy cutting the yellow part of the pineapple, but when I'm done with cutting, I thought that it just looked a little bit too pale, so I used art crayons to add a little bit of shading over the pineapple, and I used light orange and yellow crayons, and my pineapple is ready. Now it looks better over the yellow background. Now I am placing all the things together to create a composition. I am also using those leaves from the Oasis collection. I just needed to trim the stems a little bit. When I have everything on the right spot, I also added this acetate tag and two smaller tags from Pink Fresh Studio collection, and when everything was on the right place, I decided that I needed to color those two white leaves because they were just too bright, but I will not use water to color them. I will just smear them with some lighter shade of gelato, And now when everything is done and ready, I will just glue this all to the page using 3D foam squares and cardboards. And the last thing, I just cut it out from the video because it was just too boring for you to watch, but I added some dimension to the pineapples, to the just chilling word. And now I'm just embellishing my project. I'm digging into the Oasis ephemera pack. I decided to use this cute golden flamingo. I am also using puffy words from Oasis collection. They are also golden. I used fun word, and now I am playing with Palm Beach collection from my mind's eye. It looks so like Oasis collection, so they fit together perfectly. It also has palm trees, tropical leaves, pineapples, flamingos, so they look like from the one collection. I have these layered chipboard stickers from Dream On collection from Pink Fresh Studio, and I like those rainbow, but the stars were covering the face of my daughter, so I just cut them out. And I'm going to use only the rainbow with the cloud. And I'm looking for some other elements that match my page. I really like these stickers. They are from the Project Life kit, and there are 6 sheets in the package, 3 alpha sets and 3 sets with the stickers, one with the labels, one with some shapes, and one with the mix of labels and shapes. I placed the flamingo, and now I'm going to use those also cute puffy stickers. They are from the Palm Beach collection too, but the colors are just perfect for this page. As you can see, I'm struggling with colors. I am not sure which one I should use, so I am just gluing them, taking them off, gluing them, taking them off. But yes, I finally found the perfect spot. There is also this inscription, vacation, and I wanted to add it onto this page, but I'm using 3D foam squares to lift it a little bit over my picture. And yes, it's there. And now time for some more golden elements to my page. I used those puffy. Oh yes, it was a little helper there. And I am going to add some flowers. Those are from chipboard stickers from Oh My Heart collection from Pink Paisley. Sorry for the extra hand. I usually have some helpers in there, and this time I was recording video with the kids at home because we have a 5 days break at school. So they wanted to help me a lot. As you can imagine, it wasn't easy to create with them by my side. They were asking a lot of questions, touching everything, putting hands under my camera, so here they are. I hope you will forgive me. And now I am placing more elements over my page. It's almost done. Oh yes, another golden word, fun. And now I will use a sequins. They were included in some kit. I am not sure which one because I mixed them together right after they arrive, but the colors of the sequins are just gorgeous. And I'm just placing them randomly over my background using various colors. And that's it, they are glued down. And now time to make some mess. I'm using pink color shine by Heidi Swapp and a butter color shine by Heidi Swapp to splash a little bit over my page. I am not protecting my picture because it was printed with Canon Selfie, but if you are using just a regular printer, cover your picture if you don't want to ruin it with the splatters. And the third mist, the color is citron. I think it's the lime color, and I'm splashing it mostly over my leaves. And that's it. My page is ready. I hope you like it. I hope you will participate in my challenge. And see you soon. Bye bye.